5 seconds in here with you. Help! Hello! I'm locked in the boiler room!
Don't worry, I know the security and maintenance rotations of this hotel by heart.
We're in here! Hello!
Don't worry, I'm telling you. In less than an hour, a second-tier engineer is going to make his rounds and be within shrieking distance. So let's spend this time together to get things straight. Michael Corinthos Jr. had me brought in, shall we say, this afternoon. He actually threatened to cut my heart out.
That's a waste of time. You don't have one.
Oh.
I already know all about it because Kate Howard told me.
Really? I thought Miss Howard was going to call the police. It never occurred to me that she would call you.
For some reason, she thought I'd care that Jax's brother was in danger. She doesn't know that you're a psychopath.
Oh, really? You see, a true psychopath can't control himself. He would kill you just for the thrill of it, without a second thought. Or he'd find an inventive way to watch you die slowly for his own enjoyment. And given our close quarters, let's just hope that I'm saner than you give me credit for.
I'm not afraid of you. You're trying to scare me. It's not going to work.
It's a bit of a rush, I'll admit, watching you fight back your fear with sheer determination. You know, the fire in your eyes, that passion is very becoming. I have to admit, I was quite titillated when you let loose on me during the robbery.
Robbery? You mean when you tortured 15 people for hours and blew up my lobby?
Well, you have your perspective of the incident, I have mine.
No amount of perspective can change the hell we went through.
Oh, come on, you're an intelligent woman. You're capable of seeing things from more than one angle, so why can't you understand that things could have gone far, far worse?
Why don't you save it for your brother?
Well, actually, Jax understands that what happened in the lobby was relatively tame. He knows what a true psychopath could have done.
So do you want me to thank you?
I want you to get over it.
Tiffany, in and out in 5 minutes. I remember. But that's bull. You knew you were going to take hostages or you wouldn't have brought the extra gunmen or the explosives.
Well, I had to be prepared for any eventuality. I mean, I didn't want the hostages. And least of all, 15 whiny hostages. I mean, the most efficient thing would have been for me to kill most of you, keep 2 hostages as bargaining chips to guarantee my escape with a briefcase.
Right, you shot Robin to keep us occupied. See, that's what Jack says. All those excuses he keeps making.
Well, keeping Robin alive kept everyone's focus, you see. It kept them from being unruly and brave.
You shot Robin to watch her suffer, and we had to beg you to help her, and you enjoyed every second of it.
It was strategy, no more.
Was killing Alan Quartermain a part of your strategy?
I'm not going to take responsibility for an old man's heart condition. I released him.
You forced his daughter to choose between him and her best friend. I was there.
Come on, Elizabeth had cramps. That's hardly a life-threatening situation. You should know that.
Alan Quartermain is dead because of you. That's what I know.
If I wanted to kill a hostage, I would have killed your darling Michael Corinthos Jr. He was the most serious threat.
You kept Sonny alive because he was your best way of escaping.
Whatever my motives, he survived, so did you, which makes your endless complaining both annoying and unwarranted.
Shush, thank you for a pleasant hostage situation. Is that
it? Go. Let's go! You never give up, do you? As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, murder was not my intention. Not in the Metro course, not now. So do you want to pick up that wrench now?
Why, so you would take it away from me again? Why bother? You won't kill me. You would lose Jax forever, and I don't think you'd risk that.
Oh, and can the same be said about you? Once you get past your fear of abandonment, are you willing to lose Jax forever, or are you just going to turn around and go back to Michael Corinthos Jr.?
I'm not going to talk to you about Sonny or Jax, and I don't want to talk to you about that night again. I was there.
My life depended on getting that briefcase out of the vault. I was supposed to keep everyone under control and afraid to minimize the damage.
I was there. You were there to hurt people, you enjoyed it, and you were good at it.
And one should hope so, because I was imprisoned and tortured for a great deal longer than one night in a first-rate hotel. I knew how far to go and when to stop before anyone broke, as I did. Most Americans live insulated lives of fast food and freedom. They feel entitled, they're soft, overprivileged, and they have no idea what really goes on in the rest of the world. But I've seen it up close, way too close.
Whose fault's that?
I may have been a little rough with Emily Quartermain, and there's an argument to be made that But you know, I could have released Anne Quatermain a little sooner. Yes.
What about Lulu? How do you justify putting a gun to the head of a teenage girl?
All right, I made some unpopular choices that night at Metro Court, but believe me, it could have been far worse.
Here's a thought. You didn't have to do any of it at all. You chose to do it. For money. So all your excuses, you know, all the torture you went through and watching your girlfriend Irina die, if that even happened at all, it doesn't change the fact that everything you did that night, all the pain that you caused, you did it to turn a profit. So don't ever expect me to feel sorry for you.
The last thing I want from you or anyone else is pity.
I don't know this guy. Why am I here?
She no longer matters.
The next general hospital.
You only want to go to this concert because the guy supposedly looks like my father.
This guy could be Noah.
You found him. Jason found Jake, and you are about to get what you deserve.
Just gave me the greatest gift imaginable.